Welcome everyone, this is Masters Joke, also Masters Joke 75 on Instagram. So we're going proper retro today for this festive edition. So this is the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett and Bossk, which I picked up in Norwich from In Demand Toys when I went to the vintage toy fair with Chuffy Futter. So I was desperate to get this, and I know that some people had picked it up, buying it directly from Amazon United States. But obviously you've got to pay some fees, you know, to actually get it sent over. But I've done that before, but I wasn't too happy about doing it. And when Chuffy Futter mentioned that In Demand Toys, they actually organised the toy fair, I knew that they had sold these in the past. I mean, they weren't available on their website, but I was, you know, fingers crossed. I was hoping they might have some. And when I got there, they had this set, and they had the IG-88 set as well. So they were £40 each. So I thought, you know, I definitely want these. You know, it probably worked out the same price if I was to buy them from Amazon US, but you know, at least I'm seeing them in person. You know, I know they're in good nick. So yeah, I paid my £80 for both sets, and then I think literally 2 weeks later, they turned up on Amazon UK. So you could buy the Boba Fett and Bossk. I think the Boba Fett and Bossk was £35 or $34.99, and then the IG-88 set was for pre-order, and I think that was $29.99. So you know, you win some, you lose some. I'm still glad that I picked them up, because I've been desperate to have these sets for ages. But yeah, I mean, obviously I've got the Boba Fett already because it was on the original wave of the retro collection. So I've now got every single retro collection figure that Hasbro have released. And but yeah, the Bossk is one of my favourite figures, and he does quite a good action figure channel as well. But let's get this open. But I love the box; it's so retro, and you've actually got a bit of information on the back, which is nice, because usually you don't get anything at all. You just get a bit of bump in different languages. So I mean, obviously it's in different languages on the back as well, but it's got just a bit of information about Boba Fett and Bossk. And obviously this is a picture from Empire Strikes Back when they were asked to search for the Millennium Falcon by Darth Vader. But no, I mean the box alone, it's just so old school. I just absolutely love it. So let's get it open. So as I mentioned, I'm not going to bother opening Boba Fett, because I've got him already, and he's been reviewed to death, let's be honest. So right, so £40 or 35. Well, was it 35 on Amazon? Let your eyes be your guide. Right, so here's Boba Fett. So it'd be interesting to know if the fake damage is the same on this card as it is on the original release, which is I think it was from Wave 2, because obviously it was Empire Strikes Back of the retro collection. So it's still got the sticker on there, and on the back it's got so on the back, so on the original it had the names of the other figures in the wave, whereas this has just got Boba Fett and Bossk. So this is a different card variant I've got to be honest, the card itself, I don't know, it seems to have a few blemishes. Is that blemishes on there? I don't know, maybe it's just the lighting. I don't know, it's not, I mean, it seems to be in good nick. I would have thought though that it would have been unpunched, because I've seen reviews of the re-release of Wave 1 of the, you know, from Star Wars A New Hope. And they're on thick cardstock and they're unpunched and they come in a little box set. Whereas this one, it's the same flimsy card, and yeah, so they could have done better. And it's not a very sharp picture either. Yeah, no, it's not the best. Hasbro definitely need to improve this, because I got back into action figures by buying the retro collection. They're the only ones I wanted, and then lockdown happened, and then I started buying buying all the other stuff as well. Yeah, but that looks alright. But as I say, I'm not going to bother opening that, because I've got a few open already, and I've got some originals as well from my childhood. So yeah, so that will be put to one side. But this is the one that I wanted to see, the one that I'm really interested in. So it's a beautiful card back. I love it. I absolutely love this figure. So it's got the is it this? Yeah, it's the same bump on the back. Yeah, in fact the card back is exactly the same on the back. It's got different damage. So it's got different damage around the edges on the Bossk, which is a nice touch. Little, you know, it's not, you know, for a figure that was in the box, it's not. It's got a little bit of a dent there, but as I've said, I'm going to open this anyway. Oh, such a nice looking card. Such a nice looking card. It seems a shame to open it, but yeah, it's a really, really good looking figure. So let's get it open old school. Yeah, that looks really, really good. Really, really good. I've got to say, there's a I don't know if they're adding to the old school feel, but there's a strong plasticky smell that's just come out of the packet. So I'm just gonna. I see some people do the smell test. I've never done that in my life, but let me just have a sniff. Nah, I must have just been the plastic packaging, I think. But that looks really, really good. Let's get that in focus. Yeah, that is a lovely, lovely sculpt on there. Obviously, it's got no articulation whatsoever, apart from the standard. But that's what I love. I love these old retro figures. I mean, obviously I've got this from my childhood, but I just absolutely love it. And of course, this is this is the original sculpt for the blue snaggletooth. So yeah, this is really, 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 really good. And also the Bossk's outfit actually turned up in Doctor Who before it turned up in Star Wars. Fun fact. So yeah, it's a great figure, absolutely fantastic. And he comes with his gun as well. So these are the old school guns. And you know, I know they're quite standard, but look at the thickness. Look at the thickness of that compared to the flimsy pieces of plastic that the vintage collection comes out with, which is usually really disappointing, and you have to end up heating them up in a cup of boiling hot water. That is perfect. He's trying to get his gun in his hand. Yeah, Bossk has got a tight grip. Yeah, this is great. I can't believe that this isn't the original. This is just a reissue. I can't believe it. It is absolutely amazing what they've done here. I love it. I hope they release the entire wave of the original Star Wars figures. It'd be great. It'd be absolutely great. But yeah, I'm well pleased. What would I give this out of 10? Come on. This is a 10 out of 10 figure. Absolutely 10 out of 10. I can't knock this. Highly recommended. Currently, do you know what? I think it's actually dropped in price. So it was... so I paid 40 in Demand Toys from Norwich with Chuffy Futter. It was $34.99 on Amazon. And I saw it, I'm sure I saw it in the last couple of days. And it's been reduced, I think, to $32.99. So it's, down a couple of pounds. There's still time to pick this up for your loved ones for Christmas, or just pick it up for yourself. This is a great set. Definitely pick it up. It's got Boba Fett as well. It's a no-brainer. Yeah, 10 out of 10 any day of the week. Right, so that's the end of the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It lets me know you care. Join me in the next one. The vlog is over.